Lighter could be the next Hyperliquid, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly why in today's video. Now, if you guys didn't know what Hyperliquid was already, it is basically the top performing coin in crypto right now. It is going crazy, and I want to say, for starters as well, this is not financial advice. Always invest in risk and do your own research. I'm going to tell you guys about the projects that I like. So yeah, Lighter, let me show you right now, and we'll go through exactly what it is. So you can see here, Lighter, you can trade stocks with zero fees, trade commodities with zero fees, trade ETFs with zero fees. It's a fully verifiable, decentralized exchange built with custom ZK infrastructure inheriting Ethereum security and composability. So basically, as you can see here, it is like Hyperliquid. It is basically Hyperliquid, but with a twist. And I'm going to be telling you guys exactly that twist later on in this video. You can see on here as well, it's a very nice interface. They have, obviously, DeFi, the majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, etc., etc. You have ETFs here, very, very cool. Obviously, the 100 US to 500 US. It's a very, very, very cool setup they have here. You obviously have Forex as well. They have basically everything, and it's all decentralized. Commodities, pre-IPO, you have everything you can imagine here. Even meme coins. If you guys want to basically throw your money into a fire pit, you can do and leverage trade meme coins on a decentralized exchange. But the main selling point, I feel like, for Lighter and the big narrative pusher that could push it forward going into the next year or so is the safety and the security of it. So the difference between Hyperliquid and Lighter is Hyperliquid is built on their own layer 1. So basically, you bridge your funds completely away from Ethereum and you put it onto Hyperliquid's own layer 1. And you're trusting, a relatively small closed validator set to secure your capital and handle withdrawals. Now, please remember, I'm not saying Hyperliquid is a scam here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying when you're trying to push a narrative in crypto, as you know, crypto is very much about narratives. That is, a point where Hyperliquid does fall a bit short. However, with Lighter, it is built as a ZK rollup. So basically that means your assets stay locked in smart contracts directly on Ethereum's layer 1. So what happens, if there's a massive exploit or a regulatory black swan or a validator crisis, capital will flee to safety. And Lighter features an unfreezable cryptographic emergency exit verified by L2B. So, when we talk about security, I feel like Lighter does have a slight edge here. Now, people will disagree and say, Hyperliquid's been doing so well for the time it's been up and, very, very trusted. I do agree. I'm not disagreeing here. But when you just, want to pose facts to people and say, okay, this is why Lighter could be better, it does make sense. Again, Hyperliquid operates with total transparency, meaning large positions, entries, and liquidation prices are completely exposed on chain, whether that be for the good or the better. It depends on the situation. And while obviously retail lovers will love this because you can copy trade a lot easier, these big money people, you can copy trade. It is a nightmare for big funds that want to keep, their anonymous stature. So obviously Lighter utilizes ZK technology to offer concealed trading data. Again, a very big selling point when it comes to massive funds. Massive funds don't want their trades out there. They want some privacy, and that is a big selling point again for Lighter. And again, please remember, guys, I'm just talking about the projects that I like, so please always invest in risk and do your own research. Never ever just invest without doing your research. That's the last thing you want to do. So again, obviously Hyperliquid uses a volume-tiered fee structure that heavily rewards massive institutional funds but leaves smaller retail traders paying standard taker fees, whereas Lighter has aggressively weaponized a zero-fee model for standard accounts, monetizing order flow instead. Again, a huge selling point when it comes to, what Lighter are trying to do. But all in all, I do feel like, Hyperliquid is probably... and actually not probably, it is currently the unrivaled high-speed Lamborghini, I guess you could say, of crypto native perps. And Lighter is, the up-and-coming... How can I compare this in like supercar terms? It's kind of hard. It's like that up-and-coming one, It's one that has very good features. It's obviously nowhere near the level of Hyperliquid, and I'm not saying one has to do bad for the other to do better. I just think Lighter does have some very, very, very cool features that could definitely appeal to these big funds once they become aware of it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.